Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about 20 cool phrases that you can use to start a conversation with someone. More often than not, I come across people who find it really difficult to strike a conversation in English. So if you're one of them who really wonders what to say on meeting people, then I'm sure this video will be of great help to you. So without any further delay, let's get started. Phrase number 1 is, how's it going? You can ask this question to someone to simply inquire about their well-being.
Hey Raman, how is it going?
So far, so good. How are things with you?
Phrase number 2 is long time no see. This expression can be used when you see someone after a long time.
Hi Ted, long time no see. Hey Jake, yes I was actually not keeping well from past few days.
Phrase number 3 is, what have you been up to lately? Not sure what your friend has been doing all this while? Simply ask this question to them to find out.
So, what have you been up to lately?
I've joined Zumba classes to keep myself fit and active.
Phrase number 4 is, how's life? Well, this phrase is quite self-explanatory, so I don't think I really need to explain this to you. So, let's directly move on to see the example.
So, how's life?
Life's been really good to me so far, and I am looking forward to more.
Phrase number 5 is, how have you been? You can ask this to someone if you haven't seen them in a while.
Hey Rowan, how have you been?
Pretty good. I've been busy working non-stop lately.
Phrase number 6 is, what brings you here today? Let's say that you meet one of your friends somewhere outside, probably at a shopping mall or maybe at a hospital. Then you can simply use this phrase to strike a conversation with them.
So, what brings you here today?
My mother isn't keeping well, so we've come here to see the doctor.
When you meet someone for the first time, you can express your pleasure and positivity to them by saying, nice to meet you.
Ryan, I would like to introduce you to our guest Mr. Johnson.
Hello Mr. Johnson. It's nice to meet you.
Now this expression may sound very similar to the one we discussed previously, which was nice to meet you, but I would suggest you to use this one with people whom you already know. So let's say that you're seeing a friend of yours after a long time, then you can express your delight by saying to them, it's good to see you.
Hello Aunt Betty. It's good to see you after such a long time.
Hello Ricky. Good to see you too.
Another cool phrase you can use is, what's new? When you meet someone after a while, then you can simply build a conversation with them by asking about what's new in their life.
Sue, what's new with you?
Nothing much. It's all the same. What about you?
If you've heard a lot about someone and you finally get this opportunity to meet them, then you can make them feel special by saying something like, hey, I've really been looking forward to meeting you.
Hello Mom. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh really? Please tell me, how can I help you?
How was your weekend? We all love to talk about the interesting activities we indulge in during the weekend. So it's always good to ask the people you see almost daily about how did they spend their weekend.
So, how was your weekend?
The weekend went well, as my parents visited our place. So we spent some nice time together.
We all crave for appreciation. So the next time you meet someone, simply look out for something unique about them and then give a compliment on it.
I like your new hairstyle. I think it really suits you. You have the best sense of style, I must say.
Oh, thanks, John. You've made my day.
So, how are things at work? People generally like to talk about the work they do, so you can build up a connection with them by simply asking about it.
How are things at work?
Great. I am really excited to work on a new project at the moment.
Sounds good. Tell me more about it.
How's your loved one doing? The trick over here is to check from people about the well-being of the most important person in their life. Trust me, they'll really appreciate it.
How is Uncle Sam doing?
He is doing fine as always. You should come home to see him sometime soon. He keeps on asking about you.
What's bothering you? If you meet someone and you feel that they look somewhat sad or stressed, use this phrase to inquire about the problem. They'll certainly feel better after sharing their problem with you.
Hey Samantha. You look worried. What's the matter with you?
You guessed it right, Sam. I actually have an appointment with the dentist this afternoon.
I hope life has been treating you well. This is one of my personal favorites. Use this encouraging phrase to strike a conversation with your friends or acquaintances.
I hope life's been treating you well.
Absolutely. Life is easy on me and I am enjoying it.
Do you have a minute? If you want to meet someone and you see that they are completely engrossed in something, then it's always good to check with them first if they can spare some time to speak to you.
Hey Maria. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. Please tell me.
It sometimes happens that we are walking around the street or maybe scanning through shelves in a bookstore and we suddenly bump into someone we already know. So you can share your excitement to that person at that time by saying it aloud, "Hey, what a pleasant surprise."
John, is that you? What a pleasant surprise.
Hi Lucy. What are you doing here?
We all like to talk about our recent experiences with others. But the question is how to bring them up in a conversation. Well, the trick is to ask them, "Hey, did I tell you about the recent experience I had?" Pretending that you don't really remember, and then simply go ahead and tell them about it.
Hey, did I tell you about my recent trip to Japan?
I don't think so. Wait a minute, you went to Japan?
And the last phrase I would like to share with you is "sorry for barging in," which I believe is a very humble way to ask for someone's immediate attention, especially when you see them busy talking with someone maybe physically or over the phone.
Sorry for barging in like this, Reg, but I need to make an urgent request.
No problem, Steffi. Tell me, how can I help you?